Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and you are watching the Boof Blog. I am now making a regular. Oh, hang on here. Just need to hate Windows 8. Goddamn piece of shit. Give me a second. I was trying to bring up a picture here. Let me see. You're watching the Boof Blog, as I said, and today is 20th of July 2013. This is 640 days after the gastric bypass surgery. Sorry for this, I'm reading it off my text here. The weight loss so far is, well, or should I rather say, I am now 120.1 kilos, which is kind of cool because I have actually been below 120, but today my weight is 120.1 kilo. My highest weight measured was 185.7 kilos. So my current weight is 264.77 pounds. Max weight was 409.39 pounds. And current weight in stones is 18.91 stones. And previous weight was 29.27 stones. So total weight loss so far is 65.6 kilos. 65.6 kilos, that equals 144.62 pounds or 10.33 stones. And as said, today is 20th of July 2013. And for those who are wondering, I am 35 years old, and it is roughly soon 2 years after surgery. Anyway, for those who have been paying attention to my log, I just finished I just finished a 14-day project where I tried to eat roughly 100 to 140 calories every 2 hours, or roughly 700 calories per day. I wanted to try to eat 700 calories per day to sort of simulate what I ate right after surgery. And here are the results of this. I started this project on the 6th of July, and on the 6th of July I was 129 point... No, sorry. On the 6th of July I was 126 kilos exactly. And until the next day I lost 0.9 kilos, ended up at 125.1 kilos. 8th of July, 124.1, I lost 1 kilo in one day. 9th of July, I was 123.3 kilos. I lost 0.8 kilos in a day. 10th of July, I was 123.2. I only lost 0.1 kilo. 11th of July, I was 123.0. So I lost 0.2 kilos. 12th of July, I was 121.7 kilos. I lost 1.3 kilos in a day. At this day, I was actually eating 700 grams of cabbages, which could explain why, well, that cabbages was sort of passing through the system, I think, so it could explain the big weight loss. 13th of July, I was 122.1 kilos, so I actually gained 0.4 kilos that day. So, and that was probably because I ate the cabbages. 14th of July, I was 121.3 kilos, so I lost 0.8 kilos again. And that was despite actually having ice cream the evening before. It was a diet ice cream, but still. 15th of July, I was 120.6 kilos. So I lost another 0.7 kilos. And I actually overate that day to 950 calories, so it was a little bit too much. 16th of July, I was 119.8 kilos. I actually broke the 120 barrier this day, and I lost 0.8 kilos that day. 17th of July, I was 120.4 kilos, so I actually gained 0.6 kilos. And I remember that was one of my worst days. I ate too much and I actually had ice cream twice. 18th of July, I was 119.9 kilos, so I lost 0.5 kilos, but it was a bad first half day and an okay second half day. 19th of July, I was the same weight, 119.9, so I neither gained nor lost, but the day overall that day was really, really bad food-wise. And today, 20th of July, which is the morning after the last day, I was actually gained 0.2 kilos, which ended me at a total loss for 14 days of 5.9 kilos. Overall, the first week I lost around 4.3 kilos, and I was struggling the second week because I was starting to miss normal food, so I started to add stuff like taco sauce, which doesn't have that much calories, but still, I added that to every soup pack and stuff like that, and I had some ketchup in the soup, and so it was really hard the second week to actually keep going. Anyway, it has been nearly half a year since I made my last video. And partially of the reason why I did this kick in the ass project was because I struggled with losing weight by normal means. I see there is a glare on the camera here. I don't know what's causing that. It could probably be my glasses reflecting or something. I had trouble for the last months with following any kind of diet. If I tried to follow a diet, I quickly either didn't eat when I should eat, or I overate for every meal. So my weight more or less stood still around 127, 126 kilos until I actually did this project now and managed to sort of force myself past that little barrier. The weight course is going to start up in the weight loss course is going to start up again in mid-August. So I'm kind of hoping I can go back to that course being below 120 kilos. So I will try to follow a normal diet until I start the course again, and hopefully lose 1 or 2 kilos more. In all honesty, I do not recommend anyone to actually follow the diet I followed because it is extreme. I mean, it's 700 calories per day, and all you basically will be thinking of is actually food. You will be thinking of, okay, I shouldn't eat any more than this one soup pack, I shouldn't eat any more than this apple, this banana, and there's only 2 hours until next meal. And it's really hard to follow that kind of diet if you're doing work, because you will be tempted with cafeteria food and stuff like that. Yeah, so but luckily I was actually starting my vacation when I actually started this project, so I decided starting my vacation with this project. And it's now been 2 weeks of my vacation, so I have 2 weeks left to just totally chill and relax and just enjoy vacation. So I'm planning to go to the cinemas, I'm planning to have a little bit of snacks, and hopefully I will go out and have a couple of beers in the sunshine and, you know, just enjoying summer. Because I think that's really important when you have a vacation, is don't always just, okay, now I'm going to diet and diet and diet and diet, because it's going to ruin your mood. Part of the vacation is to sort of recharge your batteries, and not only your physical batteries, but also your mental batteries. And I think it's important that when you have a vacation, do not bring your phone, or don't read your work email. Don't reply to work emails. And if someone is calling regarding work, just hang up without answering, unless it's a couple of people you have agreed with should call you, only if it's like extreme crisis. Because if you always get interrupted by work, first of all, it means that work can actually not manage without you, which is kind of sad. Second of all, it means that people are too dependent on you, and which is also kind of sad, because when you work in a work environment, and it is important that you lay out your work so that when you leave for a vacation, people can continue where you left off, and without actually being dependent on you. So what I did when I went for a vacation was actually work 2 hours overtime on the day I went on vacation, because I was going through all my my cases in Remedy, which is a really horrible fucking crap support solution. BMC Remedy is horrible, 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 horrible. Fucking piece of crap software. Anyway, enough of that. If you ever have worked with Remedy, you will understand what I'm saying. So I'm sweating like a pigger. It's like 25 degrees outside in Norway right now. So I went through all my cases, which was like 30 cases, which I have taken over when one of my colleagues went on vacation. And I tried to go through all the cases and write what had to be done to follow up on the cases. So people wouldn't be just looking at the case and like, what the hell had the board been doing with this case? So I actually wrote what I had been doing and updated every single case with a possible scenario for what they could do to solve it. And for me, that's a way of creating, both a way of avoiding people contacting you when you go on vacation, and making the job easier for the people who are actually there when you are not there. And I actually wish I could talk like this when I was on an interview, but I usually I wouldn't say I get nervous, I just get so distracted with interviews. I don't manage to think about all these things. And having documentation, like if you have a solution you know about, make sure that it's documented so that people can use your documentation if you're not there. Some people would say that, yeah, it will cause me to get fired or something like that, but it's just bullshit. If you handle yourself correctly, it will not sort of reflect if you get fired or not. It will more reflect on your focus on work and how your dedication is, and how you work. And in the end, you will probably need your own documentation, because you do forget stuff when you don't come up with instances all the time. Anyway, enough about work. I'm on vacation. Yeah, this is a normal update, so I'm actually going to show you striptease, as I've done in previous videos. So I'm just going to adjust the camera a little bit, because I know it's supposed to be a little higher. And this is after 640 days after surgery. Still not where I should be, because I want to get down to 100 kilos, which is... So we'll start with a front view. So I've gone down in these boxers are actually size 4X. I can use size 2X, I just didn't buy it when I was there. So this is, as you can see, the arms are actually not hanging that much. I do have a little bit of stretch marks. You can see my belly, it's actually coming a little bit, see if you can see it. stomach muscles. But I do have a little bit of like skin going in here. Here, so, but other than that, not too much. And it may not show that well on photos, but let me see there, it will be this side, which will be according to the other videos. Relax the belly. You see there is a contour here. It's and the back side, probably go a little bit further up. Yeah. Yes. So that's an update on the size. So I'm still one fat motherfucker. But the good thing is I'm closing down to the. I'm getting close to my goal of 100 kilos, but I'm still not there. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna close it off for here. I'm happy I managed to get through that 14-day project, more or less. The last 3 days were hell. But anyway, not gonna keep you guys longer, and I'll see you again hopefully soon. Thanks for watching the Boof Blog and following up on my progress. See you.